Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. We're an experienced and certified detective of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. It's about to educate you with facts and not propaganda or hyperbole for the government or its minions. Yes, don't think that I had forgotten about thieving police officers in the police force who have caused the trust of the police to erode with the citizens of Jamaica. You understand? So I want you to know that that Jamaica can be one of the nicest places on earth and can be one of the most evil places on earth. I want you to watch this video of this young man. I'm not going to show his face or anything, but I'm going to let you listen to his voice. And this is a culture, this is something that the media has injected and poisoned the minds of our youths in Jamaica. And it's something that they glorify and something that all of them, they want to become when they get older. So I want you to listen to what this young man is saying. It's not his fault, it's called culture, socialization. And the media has been doing for the past 50 years. And maybe even before, even after independence. So that's how Jamaicans arrive at this juncture in 2021. So listen.
Cat.
See how much?
Eh?
Where you grew up where you want to be? Look up there, baby.
God, man.
No, brother.
You mean?
Eh.
Can you say a gunman kill police on TV?
No, man,
Every day.
you can't be a gunman. Look
How
up.
you mean?
No, man, look here.
Oh, you can't tell me I'm Phoebe, brother.
No.
You can't tell me I'm Phoebe, brother.
No, brother. Look.
Me and me what me want be.
Yes, my people. So now that you have watched the videos after a young man comments that he'd like to be a gunman when he gets older because he wants to kill police, because that's how it is in Jamaica, police officers are not revered, lauded and celebrated in Jamaica. Police in Jamaica are seen as the enemy of the people. So to get notoriety and recognized and emulated and celebrated by the people in Jamaica, you have to be someone who's willing to kill a police officer. And to be a police officer is a no-no in Jamaica. A gunman is a more acceptable trade. As you can see the young men, they parade in there with their guns. And most of them, they don't even live in any houses per se, and they live like in a hut. As they strike a match, it burn down. But you know what the uptown people will tell you, that it's because they are poor. That's why they want guns to kill people. So I don't know if killing people that put money in your pocket. If you understand what I'm saying, I don't know what kind of economic gains they're getting from killing people with those guns. But they have their unions and all those people that defend them. You understand? But that's how it is, I personally hate criminals with a passion and their supporters. I do believe that every criminals must live in fear for their lives and not the law-abiding citizens. I do believe in preemptive strikes against criminals. There are no such thing named extrajudicial killing. It should be called self-defense, as in the case of my breaker, Tadmar Watson, who was allegedly killed, a man and shot at another in the community of Granspin, Kingston Yates. Because what the police is doing is preventing him, the suspect, the alleged killer, from carrying out his action of killing other citizens of Jamaica and visitors alike. You understand? As I have said before, that most of my enemies are police officers, current and former, because I do not like thieving police officers, and there are lots of them serving in the police force, and some are no longer serving in the police force. You understand? So it is with joy and happiness that I am reporting the killing of the music producer, the alleged killer, Matt Breaker, Tadmar Watson, who was killed in a police-involved shooting in Grand Spin on Tuesday, December 28th, which is Boxing Day. You understand? You know, in the evening was the trigger man in the recent murder in the community. That's the same man that you're looking at right here. That's Tadmar Watson. So I wanted to listen to what the people of the community is saying about this killing of this murderer and this alleged murderer. I wasn't there, so I'm just telling you allegedly, because the police, they will give you the necessary information to support the claim. You understand? So I wanted to listen to this now, what the residents of Grand Spence is saying. So this is how it is, you know, we breed up these people, you know, make excuse for them because they are poor, so they must have gone to kill other poor people, or even people who are contributing to society, and they are the victims. The ones with the guns are the victims, because that's how they get to university. Any person in Jamaica who's educated there, when they go there, these people teach the same black people that they are victims of the system that the black people are in charge of. So the same people, when they go there, because most of them, you know, that attended the university back in the days and right up, you know, most of them went to university and proceeds some criminality. So they are very sympathetic to criminals. You understand? So I want you to listen to what these people are saying from Grand Spence about this man, Tadmar.
Where residents have blocked a section of the Grand Spence Main Road in St. Andrew from this morning. They are protesting the fatal shooting of a man in the community by police Tuesday evening. Now the deceased man is identified only by his alias Podman. The police say the man was killed during an alleged confrontation. However, residents are refuting that claim.
If the youth commit himself, if they carry him in, let the law deal with him. You cannot kill the youth, man. Hey, come on, man.
You can't kill a man in the house. We are cooking food, him baby, him grandfather, him wife. And you kill him in the house and with a shootout. You see the man who named Davis, him to go away, him to move. We don't want him in here, so. Grand Spence run sweet, and the man come across problem in the Grand Spence.
Now the residents say they will continue to protest until they get justice.
So if you listen to the residents, you know, all those people that you see out there blocking the road for the alleged murderer, you know, who had killed the man on Boxing Day in Grand Spence in the community and shot at another man. You're not talking about that, you know. So these people, you know, old and young, because they are beneficiaries of criminal proceeds, so they are there defending the man, you know. They're not saying that he didn't have any gun or anything like that. But they are saying that whenever the man shoots at the police should wait and then take him in. So the police is not to defend their lives, you know. So these people in Jamaica behave as if our police officers there, as if they have another life that put down in a safe. Because these people, you know, for the past 50 years, the media has been telling them that all of their problems that they're having, you know, it's because of the police. They don't take responsibility for their actions, you know. You understand? So it's a joy to see, you know, that the police respond in kind with this man. You understand? And we support the police wholeheartedly. Because without the police, parasites like Tadmar, he decides who live and who dies in his community, because that's how it is there in Jamaica. And we want to change that trajectory. You understand? We want Tadmar, when he takes up his gun, before he put it in his waist and before he put it in his magazine, he's to think not only 1 or 2, 3 or 10 times. He's supposed to be thinking thousands of times that his chance of returning home is slim to none. Because if you kill one of our citizens, whenever we come for you, because we know the system is, we're not going to let you go to prison and have a prison party and you get 10 years to come back to kill more people. No, that's not fair. So the government is not doing their job. So the police have to do their job, because these boys know that they're protected, you know. You understand? And you know that the union has made statement already. And one of the union bigwig came out there, but I'm not going to show you nothing about them. You understand? Because this is all about law-abiding citizens of Jamaica. So now that I want you to listen what the commanding officer for St. Andrew North, that is Constant Spring Police here, that's Uptown, that's where all of the, you know, rich people them live in Jamaica, but that's where the headquarters in Jamaica of the criminality, because those are the people that on Sundays, because that's where the judges live and all those people, you know, the criminals, the real criminals, and they decide what law to enact to handcuff the police and give free rein to people like Tadmar. Because that's why, if you notice now what the little boy had said earlier in the video, that he wants to become a gunman so that he can kill police. Because you don't see on the news, a gunman kill police. Because that's how it is, you know, that's Jamaica. So I wanted to listen what the crime officer, what the officer in charge of Constant Spring Police area, that's St. Andrew North, and listen to what he's saying.
And in the meantime, the police insist the deceased man was involved in a confrontation with lawmen when he was shot. Commanding officer for the St. Andrew North Police, Senior Superintendent Fletcher, says the deceased was a known criminal in the area.
A man called Tadmar, who we have evidence shot and killed a man on Sunday whilst he was performing some work, some construction work in the community, and fired shots at another man also. We have eyewitness statements to that incident. Now, the police having got information that the man had returned to his place of abode, went and was confronted, shot at, and fatally so. And this is what is transparent today. A show of support for criminality and lawlessness. Evidence of the magnitude of social decay that has taken place in our society, which will not be supported or tolerated by the police.
Yes, my people, well, I know that Senior Superintendent Fletcher in the Crosshairs now have those Uptown criminals to be get an expedited transfer out there in the police officer to be calling these people the rightful name as those who supporting criminality and moral decay in Jamaica. This has never been done ever in the history of the police force here. A commanding officer had made such statement, because before now the police have to be measured in their tone and language when they're talking about these people. But boy, Mr. Fletcher, being such an honest police officer, he just spell it out as it is. He didn't buck shuffle or try to be political correct to suit all the Delroy trucks and the Horace Changs and all those people. But he knows he's gonna get transferred. Now. He's gonna be the first officer, commanding officer, to get transferred in the new year. But they're not gonna tell people, say it is because of this statement that he had made about the people who are demonstrating and preventing the other people from moving freely in the community. As you see, this is the man who the Lord in a Tadmar, the man who killed a man the Sunday before he was shot and killed by the cops. So on Boxing Day, Sunday, December 26, at about 12:30 p.m. in broad daylight, a man was engaged in doing some mason work in the community of Grand Spen. And according to Senior Superintendent Fletcher, police probe into that killing in which Tadmar killed that man and fired several shots at another man, in which every resident in the community have witnessed the killing. But if you notice that these people, none of them talk about the man that he had killed and the one that he had shot at, that he had fired shot at. You understand? So the police ramp up the investigation and the evidence pointed directly to this man. That man that is right there with his hand kneading up weed. You understand? It is allegedly that he is the trigger man, without a doubt. You understand? And he was in the community last night and the police went to apprehend him. He confronted the police and he was shot and injured. But according to the residents there, the police should have waited until he finished shooting at the police and his bullets were finished so they could take him in. You understand? That's what they're saying. That's how these people are. So the residents, they block the road and display, they show their support for criminality and lawlessness because these people are the beneficiaries of crimes in Jamaica. And it's predominantly the lazy women, them lazy. These are the women who wash the murderers' clothes. These are the same women who take off their clothes, all of it, and show the police what they must come and do and all kind of thing. These are the women who hide the guns. These are the women who wash the blood off the shirt when these parasites kill people. These are the same women who hide the guns. These are the same women who are willing to stand in front of their murderer, man, killer, and shoot at the police. And when the police defending themselves and something happened to them, the people would say that the police could have waited until the woman is able to move away from the man because she's getting tired. That's how these people are. They are all parasites. You understand? And I'm telling you, man, the social decay for the past 50 years, man, has come to fruition now. You understand? So as you can see, it's only one pillar in the Jamaican society that is holding up little morality, morals, ethics, decency, and honesty. And it's the police. Not all of them. Because you have some real corrupt police down there right now in Jamaica. I can tell you. So it's like, that's why the crime is so rampant, because the people don't know who to trust. Some of them you cannot trust them because they're in bed with the criminals. You understand? Whether or not you want to believe it. A lot of these police officers, they cannot trust them either. You understand? So, you see these people that come out and support lawlessness and disorder and chaos and criminality. And they want the police to sit by and just watch them do what they want to do, block the road and do all kind of things. And up to now, they haven't, none of them. The Rasta man who claimed that the man was cooking food for his grandfather and he didn't see anything, All of these people that claiming that they see, that's how it is in these communities in Jamaica. You have all there was a man a few years ago that he was in Bermuda, no, he was in Barbados, and police had killed a man, and he gave statement in a wrong name, And the two police officers was charged of murder. You know? This man was in Barbados. His passport and the name that he gave the Indicom investigator, that was not his name. And guess what? He wasn't arrested and charged for that, for making a false statement. But that's how it is in Jamaica. You know? So the reason why they're blocking the road, they want the police hierarchy and a part of the union of the criminals in Jamaica, Indicom, to arrest and charge these police officers of murder for defending themselves from this alleged man who had fired shots at them. You know, these people, they are very evil, man. They have been socialized from birth to be narcissistic and pathological liars. They are professional liars, paid liars. And I know that most people who watch the protests on television in Jamaica and around the world are sympathetic to these people who are demonstrating and blocking the road because the police have killed an innocent man. The resident blocked the road, thus preventing decent, hard-working and honest Jamaicans from traveling freely without hindrance in these communities. Law-abiding citizens are not revered, celebrated, and emulated in Jamaica by their men, like the one who is an alleged killer, killed by the police. The police have to defend themselves from a man who has killed another person in the community and shot at another in middle. So they took evasive action and lit up this man who deserved the very response on the police. We cannot support lawlessness. The people in Jamaica, the killers, they know that when they kill people, they can kill as many people as they want. They know that they will get a second chance at life. Well, they can get a second chance at life. You know, our police officers don't have a second chance at life. They only have one life. They cannot play with it. They can kill as many people, go to court, and the judge give them 10 years, then they go to prison and have prison party. You understand? That's how it is in Jamaica. So, thanks for watching the Jamaica Young Police channel. If you do not subscribe to the channel, do so. Remember to like and share the video so that your family and friends and neighbor and co-worker get to see the video, because you just might never know what's next. So click on the bell and keep abreast of all the videos that's about to come your way. Have yourself a beautiful day and all the best. And every young police out there on the street, just be careful and take care of yourself and stay safe. One love. Peace.